everyone, welcome back to my channel, and I'm a little bit sick today, so hopefully I don't sound too croaky or too sick in general. But yeah, I'm going to be talking about Charlotte Tilbury, which is a super long overdue video, and I must apologize because I definitely have been procrastinating on this even though I have had all these products for pretty long. And I must say that my love for Charlotte Tilbury came when I was in university, but overall I just love using these products, and I'm just gonna show you my full suite, my full collection, and how I actually use them. Today my skin is full face of Charlotte Tilbury, so I'll be showing you my application of all these products. But yeah, let's just start off with moisturizer. Okay, so with my Charlotte Tilbury order, I got these kind of mini versions of the night cream and the day cream. What you see me applying under my base is the day cream. Both the textures are actually pretty different. The kind of night cream is a little bit more on the pinky side in terms of its coloring, but it also feels like a kind of a sorbet texture, if that makes sense. But today I'm applying the day cream, and the day cream is like a kind of thick white cream, and thick to the point where you're not supposed to use too much. So I basically just, you know, put in the essential areas where I needed a bit more hydration, and I massaged it into my skin. And yeah, basically this combination of the moisturizer really just kind of, I wouldn't say penetrates very deeply into the skin. You'll really need a lot of other type of skincare, but it definitely gave a good kind of balm coating all over the skin, and it held down a lot of my dried flakes, which is essentially what you want as a kind of moisturized base. Alright, next I actually use the Unisex Healthy Glow, and this product is really interesting. It comes out of the tube looking like a white substance, but once you massage it into the skin, it gives you this bronzy tan appearance. And as you can see, I have quite a, you know, uniform tan glow, and it's really because of this. I love this product because it's something that I can use without any makeup, and if I just want color to the face. And yeah, I just think it really develops into kind of a very beautiful tan appearance. Some people might not like this kind of really deep kind of warmish tone, but I do because it gives a bit more color to the face, and I like that it's multi-purpose. And after that, I went in with the Brightening Youth Glow, and this would be kind of my primer base. And yeah, it's kind of a development from the Magic Cream formulation, which is the day cream that I used earlier, but this is a little bit more runny and has a little bit of a pearly finish, so it's kind of like your luminescent primer. So I used a little bit of this as well because I do have oily skin, so I don't really enjoy using too much. I would say that if you're going to pick up the Magic Cream, the day cream, you might not want to pick this up, but if you pick this up, then you know, either or. Alright, and then this Flawless Filter, which is a super hyped up product that Charlotte Tilbury has been campaigning on and on. This has been featured on the Victoria's Secret runway, has been featured on so many celebrities. But basically I picked up two shades. I picked up 4 and 2 depending on, you know, how tan I want to look, but today I used the shade 2, and I just applied it before I even apply any foundation. I just took a swipe of this, really a swipe is all you need, and I applied it on the tops of my cheekbones under my foundation, so that it gives me a very natural healthy glow. And it's more like I would say this doesn't have any coverage, so it's not a foundation. It's really like it's more like a liquid illuminator, but also not as intense as the ones we're used to, like maybe Becca. It's a very subtle sheen, so you can rub it all over your skin to a point where it's kind of pretty sheer with a very nice kind of glow to the high points, or you can use this as a primer all over the face. Out of all the Charlotte Tilbury foundations, I really like the Light Wonder foundation. I'm in the shade 4, and I don't use this like slather all over my face. I really just use it where I need it, and I don't have any concealer on today because I wanted a very natural skin look with really nice highlights to the skin and a bronzing to the skin while still retaining, you know, my freckles. And I'm okay if my pimples pimples show, just kind of very natural looking skin. So the Light Wonder, I would say you can achieve a medium coverage at most, but for me, I like to use it like a tinted moisturizer and mix this in with my sunscreen as well. And yeah, it's a luminous finish as well, so you can understand kind of the direction that I'm going. I love a lot of luminosity, and then when I want to take down the shine, I will use a little bit of powder in the essential area so that my skin still looks pretty youthful and just very healthy. So the Light Wonder, I would say that not many people would say this is the best Charlotte Tilbury foundation, but for me, I really like it because, like I say, I mix it with my moisturizer and stuff like that, and I don't want anything too mattifying on the skin, so this is really great. Okay, these two products, I would say it's also in the Hollywood kind of category, but this is the Beauty Light wand and this is the contouring wand. So how I achieved my very subtle contour appearance today was using this cream kind of contour stick. It comes out looking really dark, as you can see in the close-up, but it's sheerable and it just blends itself very beautifully. And also just adjust the usage, don't use too much if you're on the fairer side, just use a single drop and just adjust from there if you need a little bit more product. But it basically has a cushion tip and you just need to kind of twist the nozzle and release the products by squeezing it to the top. And yeah, you just apply it to the cheeks, and you can either blend it out with your fingers or with a brush. I used the brush so that I could really achieve a very sheer appearance. And for the Beauty Light wand, it's a highlighting equivalent, so this is really pigmented. I would say that out of all the illuminating products in terms of having that kind of blinding highlight feel, this is really quite an intense cream product, so also do go slow and yeah, just apply them on the high points. And I really like these two because they're cream products, and I really love cream products for very easy everyday friendly look, and I love applying products with my fingers, so these are definitely products that I always gravitate towards. Okay, so this is the Airbrush Flawless Finish Compact Powder from Charlotte Tilbury, which has been talked about all over YouTube, and I must say that I really like that this powder is super fine. It's like nothing at all on the fingers, but unfortunately for me, I don't really love powder, so something like this I really use only in the essential areas. And when I do, I find that, you know, there's no creasing, it delays the oil production really well. And this is the kind of powder that I would put in my work bag, simply because you can touch it up along the way and it doesn't kind of look like powder sitting on top of your skin. It's pretty sheer. So comparatively, I think for blush, a lot of people might actually talk about the Cheek Pop, which is like the powder blush version, but I really like the Beach Stick because if you guys know, I love cream products. And also this color, I'm not sure if you can see, but it's on my cheeks. It's like, it's the shade Formentera, so it's just a perfect like sun-kissed nude mauve kind of blush shade, and I think the shade is just perfect. It's also that kind of not too pigmented type of finish, so you can slowly build it up if you want a little bit more color. You just need to like kind of dab it on the cheeks and like pat it away with your fingers, and it just melts into the skin like nothing. Okay, for my eyes today, I use a combination of the vintage Vamp palette and the Uptown Girl. Uptown Girl is more of a grayish tone. I use this shade here all over kind of the outer crease and all over the lid, and then I went in with the vintage Vamp and I used the Sparkle Gold all over kind of the inner half, and a little bit of this pinky kind of silvery shade in the inner corner, just for a simple eye look. And okay, so when these launched, I had a different opinion about it. I really liked them. I thought they were super amazing and stuff like that. But now, after having like, you know, so many eyeshadow launches and stuff like that, I feel like this formulation is just, it's alright. Like, Natasha Denona is a really luxury brand which has super quality eyeshadows, and I believe those shadows are worth that price point. But because this is a luxury brand and the formulation is just average, I honestly think that, you know, you could save your money and go for like ColourPop, you know. So basically these have different finishes, but if you're someone who really likes a good luxury splurge, these are pretty good, and I wouldn't advocate buying it simply because the formulation is just like average. Okay, this is the Film Star Bronze and Glow, one of the original products from Charlotte Tilbury. I went over kind of my complexion to give it a bit more of a chiseled look. I would say that in this compact, if you know the different kind of highlights that you can achieve, because there's a highlight, a lot of the times we are accustomed to thinking that a good product is something that's super blinding, super pigmented, maybe like Anastasia and that kind of thing. But these are very kind of subtle products, and similar to their powder formulations, it's very fine, very blendable, and the shade range is just perfect. I don't know if they came up with another compact which is a bit deeper, but for me, especially if I don't have like such a bronze appearance, these two match me so well. Like, it's such a beautiful kind of subtle shading. It's more on the grayish side, which I prefer because it gives a more chiseled look, and the highlight is very natural, and it's obvious kind of if you see it in person rather than on camera, but it's very subtle and just very youthful. So a development from that, this is the kind of gold bar highlight from Charlotte Tilbury. I would say that unfortunately I don't really like it. I think it's a little bit chunky, it's a bit gimmicky also, like a gold bar, but overall I think it's worth keeping simply because it's a good shade in terms of being a kind of a silvery gold rather than a straight up gold. But yeah, overall I think that it's a bit gimmicky, it's a bit chunky, so it's not that beautiful on the skin. I think it catches onto kind of textured skin a bit, not too great, so it makes the textures on your skin stand out a little bit more. Alright, last but not least, the lip cheats. I have so many of them because these are the best lip liners, and I particularly love the shade Iconic Nude, which is the color or the liner that I have under my lipstick, and it's a perfect nude. It swings a little bit more grayish beige rather than pink, which is that perfect tone that I always look for, because sometimes I just want to cheat my lip line, as the name suggests, lip cheat, so it just resizes your lips a little bit more naturally. And also another favorite shade is Pillow Talk, which is a little bit more pinky but overall still very natural. And I also have the shade Pink Venus. So I guess these three are the lip liners that I would recommend: Iconic Nude, Pillow Talk, and Pink Venus. And I even got backups because I'm running out of them. But yeah, overall I just think that they're very creamy. Even if you don't sufficiently moisturize your lips, they still glide on really well, and yeah, it's just that perfect color that lets you cheat your lip line a little bit more naturally. Okay, last but not least, these are the Hollywood lips. I have the shade Best Actress and Charlotte Darling, and these two are a bit of a creamy liquid lipstick that doesn't really set down to a crusty finish. It's more like it just sets down to a creamy finish, which is super pigmented. I believe I have the shade Best Actress, and it's just more of a beigey nude, nothing too pink, and I thought that would tie in really well with the look. I would say that there is such steep competition when it comes to liquid lipsticks, and very similar formulation would be the NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams. So I would say save your money and spend it on something else. But if you're looking for a very true beige color, then yeah, Best Actress would be a really nice shade to have if you really want to pick this up. But yeah, NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams are really good as well. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this full brand review on Charlotte Tilbury. I'm sorry it took so long, but I hope it's worth the wait with everything that I've compiled together. And these are my honest opinion, nothing is sponsored. And yeah, if you guys want to know, you know, my everyday routine or anything like that, let me know your video recommendations. Leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to follow me here at Trish Yang, and yeah, don't forget to subscribe, share this with your family and friends. I won't be posting too much on my channel because my ability to, or my time spent on video editing has been significantly reduced because I recently got a new job, and it's been pretty stressful and quite time consuming, so I won't be able to edit too much. But when this video is out, I hope you guys still will enjoy it and will still like continue chatting with me in the comment section as well as in my Instagram, because yeah, I love talking to you guys. And also I continue to do these videos simply because of the love of makeup artistry and also just being kind of, you know, a realistic voice. And today I also decided to use a bit more of natural lighting so you can see the textures on my skin and stuff like that, so also being a accurate, a realistic representation of, you know, maybe Singaporeans on YouTube rather than always having like such a filtered lifestyle. Yeah, so yeah, without further rambling, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.